Alabama wins 14-8 in a game that saw everything as the Crimson Tide is victorious over the Missouri Tigers here in Tuscaloosa. And we welcome you back into the booth. Gray Robertson here alongside Rachel Bobo. Of all the games that you've seen over the years, I know that in terms of action, in terms of craziness, this has to be near the top.
This is one of the most roller coaster games that I have ever seen, I think, in my entire life. Just from the ups and downs that Missouri had to the ups and downs that Alabama had to the home runs to just the battle that both of these teams had. It was an unbelievable dogfight, and Alabama came out on top.
Alabama with the win, and we'll talk to one of the players for the Crimson Tide, and that's junior Claire Jenkins, who's joining us now. Claire, congratulations on the win. What does this comeback say about the heart of your team? Because down 6-0 after one, you and your teammates never gave up.
We're just fighters out here, and like every pitch we're fighting. And we just knew from the start we're not losing this game. We're like 2 runs every inning, we're not losing. So we're just here protecting our house.
Claire, you've had an incredible day. 2 home runs, had a sac fly to have one of the runs score earlier in the first game. How does it feel to, be as successful as you were in the stadium, in Rhodes Stadium today?
Yes, it's always great, but like all of our teammates were freaking crushing the ball today. Like in batting cages yesterday, in practice, we're all hitting them over, all crushing it. So today was exciting to see everybody out here doing their thing.
Claire, one of the things that your coaching staff has implemented this year is the idea of responding to adversity. What does this game tell you about how your team has been able to respond so much all year, not just tonight, but all year in tight situations?
We're never out of a game. We're always in it. No matter what the score, we're always in it. We're always going to fight, and we're always going to play to win.
How did it make your pitchers feel, do you think, when y'all came back and got this win for them after them struggling for a little bit? What does Coach Murphy talk to y'all about as far as having your pitchers back?
Yes, he's always saying we have their back. Like if they're not having a good day, we get their back, and if we're not having a good day, they get our back. So we're always fighting for each other.
Claire Jenkins, thank you so much for hopping on with us.
Thank y'all.
And thank you to Skylar Wallace as well, who is giving a little supporting appearance right there as we welcome you back into the booth here at Rhodes. Again, Gray Robertson, Rachel Bobo. Just wild, and we saw a lot of big innings tonight. It started with Missouri, but Alabama just kept on fighting and ended up winning by a large margin as Missouri in the first, just a remarkable 6-run inning, and all 6 runs, Rachel, with 2 outs.
That is a stat that you don't hear very often. Most of the times it's manufacturing runs, getting lucky here and there, but again, like you said, all 6 runs were with 2 outs. That is incredible, and it was just one after another. Just Alabama could not stop the bleeding in that first inning.
Missouri at one point led 7-0. It was 8-3 headed to the 4th, and Alabama, Rachel, really started to chip away and kept the energy up going into this inning.
Right, I'm sure these rally caps they used, the cup goggles that they used, gave them some kind of momentum and energy to keep going in this game. And Claire Jenkins, you see here with one of her home runs of the day, really led the team tonight. And Alyssa Brown coming up with a triple, Mara Schroeder scoring, and then Kaylee Tao sending one deep into the night over the right center fence.
So that home run tied it up, and you saw the excitement from Patrick Murphy and Alyssa Brown and Kaylee Tao, of course, after that 2-run bomb. Bama kept it up, though, with 3 in the 5th inning.
Great just hustle play here by Kaylee Tao, and then great base running by Claire Jenkins and Alyssa Brown, Mara Schroeder scoring here and getting those 2 runs across to take the lead.
And then KB Sides as well drove in a run on the right side.
Again, another nail in the coffin of this Missouri Tigers team, and just a great overall team win by Alabama Crimson Tide.
And so you see the final numbers from tonight's game. Sarah Cornell, just an absolutely amazing effort coming in relief, facing a really big deficit as well in a Missouri offense that was really hot at the plate.
Absolutely, and from the amount of hits you can see here, they had 25 total hits between the 2 teams. So it wasn't, Missouri and Alabama both had great days. Missouri actually out hitting Alabama, but that just shows a testament to how zoned in they were to doing whatever they needed to do for these teams and just trying to get the job done as much as they could.